Time for another day of monumental herping, I'd say. Alright, so let's see what we can find out here in the cooler tips. Alrighty, so this is our first little neonate we run into today at Kisser-Don Contortrix, of course. Beautiful little dude, right? You know, if you get tired of copperheads here on the channel, at least during this time, I'm sorry for you because you're gonna see a lot of them. Copperheads, you know, they are plentiful this time of year. And so I just like to take this chance while they're out and get some good shots of them, you know? Might as well. They are beautiful little creatures with their little hemotoxic venom. And I say little, but don't get bit. Obviously, one of the more mild types of bites you can get when it comes to venomous snakes, but definitely not something you want to deal with at all. I mean, I don't want to be bit by a venomous snake, do you? No, of course not. But look at this guy, he is just a beautiful specimen. I mean, he can't be a foot long, or if he is, it's probably about it, just about a foot long, but he is just so beautiful. Look at him. It's a beautiful, beautiful little snake. Don't you think? This guy is just awesome. Anyway, I'm going to let this guy go about his way, or not really go about his way, but stay where he's at, and we'll move on and see what else we can find. Look how beautiful this little guy is. He is just so awesome. That is awesome. All right, so obviously we can't just put the log back because it's gonna be problematic for our little friend here. So look at him seeing that stick and he's like, I don't know about this stick here. There we go, I'm gonna put you right there. Put your log right back so that you're good to go. There you go. And he's already disappeared under the log, and he's good to go. Alrighty. So here is the next copperhead of the day. Now this guy's not large by any stretch of the imagination, but he is larger than the last one we found. The last one we found was a tiny, tiny baby. To give you a little bit of an idea though, this is still not a huge snake. See? Still not a huge snake. Beautiful little baby though. Let's get a better look at him maybe. Yes, a better look indeed. Oh, let's see this little baby boy or girl, or who knows. Let me show you something here. Nice docile little fella. He was something to think about it though. He's like, Are you touching me? I don't think I recall giving you the permissions. Let's move him out of the way here so I can put his log back so that he can be nice and happy and back in his little home. See? Alright, guy, your home is back. You can go back in there. There you go. There he goes. And there he goes. Right back in its little home where he belongs. Now, it is about 56, somewhere between 56, 58 degrees right now outside. This snake is rather cool. So, being that it is so cool out, he's just very docile at the moment. And I did read the situation. I picked him up a few times with a stick, which you didn't see on camera. But, you know, just to make sure that the guy was not overly, you know, ready to pounce. But he wasn't, as you can see. And he was just a little lamb. Now I'm going to get up before he strikes me in the crotch, seeing as how I'm knelt down. Since I was knelt down right above the log that he was under. So, anywho, all right. Now I can't stress enough. I mean, like, do not. Now you say, like, you know, do as I say, not as I do, right? Yeah, but really, in this situation, definitely do as I say, not as I do. Do not handle venomous snakes with your bare hands. It's not a smart thing to do if you're not highly trained or highly experienced, in other words, in doing so. And even that, even being highly experienced, if you handle a venomous snake enough times, you're probably going to get bit. There's a good chance. So don't forget that. And like I say, stay safe out there. If you see a venomous snake, best idea is just to enjoy it from a safe distance, depending on the size of the snake. I mean, a snake that small, you could probably enjoy from about you probably enjoy him from about, you know, 5 foot away and be totally fine. Just take a step back if he moves or whatever. So let's go. Let's find some more stuff. Nothing there, no surprise. The one that was right beside it, in case you're wondering, is incredibly rotten and hard to flip. This one's also very rotten, but I think I can flip it. And find nothing. Not surprised. I don't know why. Because there's a lot of moisture down here, and you would think that it would be something a lot of snakes would want. But right now, being it is a cool day, the moisture may not be high on their list. But I don't know. I always hope to find something down here, but ever since that one little blue ribbon snake that I found, which was awesome. And by the way, yeah, it was one of those situations where I double tapped the record button, and so you know, I almost got an incredibly awesome snake on camera. Almost. All right, so just as I said, I never find snakes out here. What do I find but a baby cottonmouth? Now, what a find. This little cottonmouth just chilling here by the tree. Check him out. He is so awesome. I love cottonmouths. Oh, this guy is so sweet. Look at him. Man, you have to love a little Echistrodon piscivorus. Don't you? Beautiful little fella, isn't he? Gotta love that awesome little shot of our friend. I don't want to overly aggravate him, but he is just an awesome little dude, isn't he? So awesome there. Now I do want to see him just a little bit better. Now, little baby fella. So I'll see you a little bit better. Yes. little guy, isn't he? Beautiful little fellow. So let him go right back in the little spot where I found him. But yeah, a Echistrodon piscivorus. Echistrodon piscivorus. The cottonmouth. Gotta love them. I know I do. All right, we found us a nice big wolf spider here. Isn't he cool? You know, I mean, these aren't the most uncommon things to find, obviously, but they're still pretty cool. Give you an idea of the size. See? Pretty big little fella. Big, little big little fella. Look at him there. He's just so cool. Gotta love you some wolf spiders, right? I know I do. Oh, wolf spider. Awesome. Yeah, that's good. You scurried along just like I hoped you would. Because now, I'll put that right there. And everything's nice. I do like finding me some good invertebrates from time to time. Alright, so I just flipped this log here and found, you guessed it, another baby copperhead. Now this guy is really, I mean, he is a straight up neonate. He's tiny, tiny. Still guy, see? Look how huge my hand is compared to this guy. Give you some. See? Little baby. In fact, if you look right there, you can see the little green tail, which they use as a lure for their little tiny prey that they eat. Yeah, little insects and whatnot that they find. They're like, come here, I'm not dangerous, and then they, you know, and then they eat them. This beauty. Beautiful little snake here. I mean, but really, I mean, just so tiny. This little fella. I mean, seriously, look at that. This is no joke, the size of this guy. Look at him. Just tiny. And even at that size, you know, can do some damage. But, you know, again, it's cool outside. I don't really expect any problems with this little fella. But we do have to move him, though, so we can put his log back and let him go about his business. So that's what we're going to do here. Alrighty, so our little neonate copperhead is right back over there in his little log, and he's ready to go, and now we're ready to go. So let's see what else we can find. Come on! And here's our next little guy that we find. Isn't he just beautiful? That is a beautiful, beautiful young copperhead here. Just a beautiful, beautiful specimen of an Echistrodon contortrix, otherwise the copperhead. Very common, but very beautiful. No doubt. Beautiful little fellow there, isn't he? Well, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put him right here beside where the log was. Yeah. And then I'm gonna get this log, I'm gonna put it back where it was so that our little friend will have a place he can go back to. But there's our little pal, dude. He is so cool. Look at him. I've had a lot of good little finds today, honestly. And goes right back into his little home there. Right. Very nice. And that is another awesome find today, you know? I mean, say the little baby copperheads are out in force, and I've been lucky enough to find several of them. And hopefully, like I say, just don't get bored looking at copperheads, because, I mean, they're pit vipers. Come on. Oh, I'm sorry, you're showing me too many pit vipers. Come on now. Too many pit vipers? No such thing. Till the next quest. See you later. I do like finding me some good invertebrates from